In our first story, 200 students have been enrolled in marine engineering, which forms part of the newly introduced module for the Youth Employment Agency program.
President John Mahama, who launched the new module at the Regional Maritime University, says the initiative forms part of his job creation commitment in the country. He urged the oil industry to partake in this program to help create more employment in the country.
I've joined you this afternoon to launch one of the new modules of the Youth Employment Agency because it is a novelty and it is in line with one of the major manifesto commitments that I've made for our next term in office by the grace of God. When I swore in the Youth Employment Agency Board, I gave them the task to employ 100,000 young people by the close of the year. I'm happy at the progress the Youth Employment Agency management and staff have made in achieving this target and the assurance that I have just received that by the end of the year, the task I gave them of employing 100,000 young people would have been achieved. I'm happy to be here to confirm my commitments made in our manifesto presented in Sunyani to the people of Ghana with the start of a training program for an initial batch of 200 young recruits who will be taught and graduated by the Regional Maritime University as marine engineering technicians. Good thing about this training is that it gives them flexible opportunities for employment or self-employment. And it's my anticipation that nearly 500,000 young people in Ghana would benefit from the YEA programs by the year 2021.
Well, let's move on to some of the stories. And the price of cocoa has gone upwards from 6,800 Ghana cedis per ton to some 7,600 Ghana cedis per ton for the 2016-2017 cocoa season.
This amount represents some 11.76% increase and translates into 475 per bag from 425 Ghana cedis per bag. The new price was announced at this year's Cocoa Day in Tepa in the Ashanti region. Here's a report by Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin.
Last year, the average free on board per ton of cocoa was sold at $2,900. This year, it went to $2,950 per ton. According to the Deputy Minister of Finance, this represents a change of 5.7%. He says the change in price is higher than the change in world price of cocoa and higher than that of Ivory Coast.
2016-2017 cocoa season. As compared to the previous season, this amount represents an increase in price of 800 Ghana cedis per ton, or 11.76%. This figure translates into 475 Ghana cedis per bag of 64 kg gross weight, up from 425 per bag, representing 77.45% of the net FOB price.
The Deputy Minister also spoke about the Ghanaian economy that has displayed remarkable resilience against significant shocks.
In recent times, giving confidence to investors, thanks to the vigorous implementation of our own homegrown economic policy, together with the IMF and other international partners, this economy has been placed firmly on the path of recovery and growth.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Cocoa Board, Stephen Opuni, spoke about some challenges confronting the sector.
The challenges confronting the industry in Ghana include, but not limited to, declining soil fertility, aging cocoa farmers, overaged cocoa farms, lack of interest by the youth to go in cocoa farming, climate change, swollen shoot virus and other pests that attack cocoa farms, and illegal gold mining activities. activities. Nana Chairman, I would like to assure everyone that Ghana Cocoa Board, with the support of government, will continue to support our cocoa farmers to address these challenges.
In Accra, residents of Shailaja say they live in fear due to incessant robbery attacks in the area.
According to them, these attacks have been fueled by the absence of a security post. And the residents say attempts to get the Ghana Police Service to provide security for them has yielded very little result. Derek Sam has more.
Like most developing communities, the absence of a security post in the area is a major concern to these residents who have toiled to acquire their properties. According to them, every week about 4 houses are broken into and properties stolen. They believe the absence of a security post in the area is the reason these attacks keep increasing. The provision of a police post and patrol services, according to the residents, is long overdue.
We live in fear simply because there have been pockets of robbery and attacks, and then stealing of our assets in this town. I have been a victim because my motorbike was stolen here.
How long ago was it?
That's about a year now. Yes. Well, early in the morning, I parked it early in the morning, and then I forgot to have locked it. And then by 3 to 4 early dawn, I was preparing to go to the mosque. I came out, there was no motorbike. We need security in life. If there's no security, then you are living in fear. And life and properties are lost.
There are several containers along the road, and robbers has attacked. I think they cut at the back of the containers, and they robbed certain things inside, what they were selling in it. Well, what we want is that the government should provide us with a police post so that these menaces can be kept here.
We want security here, we want police posts, because about last week, the guys come break some of our friend shop, you know. So always you hear today this. If you have something, then the thieves come and take it away. We don't know the reason why. But if you have a police post here, you'll be free.
While they wait for the Ghana Police Service to come to their aid, the residents have set up watchdog committees to fortify the area. But these committees appear helpless as they lack the requisite training and logistics to combat crime in the area. For Joy News, Derek Sam.
Meanwhile, head of the Aquano family of Shailaja, Ni Adams Adi I, says plans are far advanced to construct a police post in the community. Niadi says the unavailability of funds was a reason the project has so far stalled.
We discussed this issue with the Chief Executive of Ghana South and the Commander of Amasman Police District Headquarters. So they asked us to prepare. And by preparing, we have to find a land location where the police station can be placed at. So we call, and the police, the chief executive and his members came down. So we propose a nearby, just at the junction where the taxi rank is, to place the police station. So about 3 weeks ago or so, 1 month, the chief executive came and cut the sod to let the police station take off. And according to them, we have to do it something like district police headquarters, whereby we need the building plan from the chief executive. So we tried, but we saw that there's no time there. So we have to prepare one ourselves. So we pay the architect and prepare one for us. I have to give a copy to the chief executive and send one to police headquarters for readiness. But already we have discussed with the youth and those sellers around the road and in the town to help us to put up this police station, and they are willing to do it.
And that's it for the news. As always, we're streaming live because now Facebook has made it a lot more available for us to just press the tap and then we're on live to you. They call it streaming these days. Everybody's just streaming. And so we're also streaming, but more because we want to reach out to you. And so look for our page, Joy News on TV. It's there on Facebook.
When we come back, we've got the newspapers. It's fresh and hot. Stay with us.